when I first moved to Los Angeles in the early 90s, there was about 150 or 160 major studios, like world-class big, and now there's about 20. So it's quite different. But like I built a world-class recording facility that I own years ago, and I do a lot of work there. It's a changing business model, but every industry has changing business models. Nobody can keep the same business model. I mean, Apple is the greatest example. Like they were one of the inventors of the personal computer. They don't even care about computers. They sell phones now, and now they're selling TV things and watches and and they make a lot of money on the content, iTunes Store. And so, I mean, when you see a company like Apple that invented something, the personal computer, which is like changing the world, that has to change its business model. So it's no surprise that happens. It's hard for musicians sometimes, I think that they forget about the business side a lot, and they just kind of go, well, we play music and we should be able to record, tour, and that's all I want to do. And the reality is, the environment around us with technology changes and changes and changes and keeps changing it. And I mean, think about the people that manufactured analog tape, like Ampex, who was like owned the whole recording scene for decades, and they're completely gone. So yeah, it's changing. I mean, you have to have recording facility by yourself, something like that. But that's another skill set too that you need to work on. It's not one of those things that if I buy recording gear, all of a sudden I'm a session musician. That's not the way that works. You have to have people calling you and clients to do that. So it's changing. But I've had a studio for years, and I do a lot of stuff there. Yeah, it used to be like 20% at my place and 80% at commercial studios, and now it's 80% at my place and 20% at the studios. But I still do a lot in the studios, though. I'm doing a TV show from Guillermo del Toro. It's one of the top producers in the world, called Three Below, and I'm doing Wonder Woman 2, a movie. We're just starting that. And then I have several albums, a trio record with Tony Monaco, great, and then Ernie Watts, legendary sax player. Tony Monaco is an amazing B3 player. May have seen him play with Steve Smith's band. He has a trio with Tony too. And then I have my band Arrival that we have 5 records with. We have a new record coming out. And then I play live with Andrea Bocelli. I still do that. And then also Kavita Krishnamurti, Kavita is like the biggest singer from India. She's a very, very famous singer from India. Sang all the Bollywood movie theme songs. And she has an amazing band where I've been studying Southern Indian music for years, and it's been great to play with her and be able to utilize that skill set, playing all the Southern Indian stuff with a great percussionist in the band. And I mean, everybody's played with her, Stanley Clarke and Herbie Hancock, and everybody's plays with those guys. So, and her husband, Dr. L. Subramaniam, is a very famous violin player. So Kavita, travels all over the world. Andrea, and then my stuff, and then yeah.